Fries will kick through the end zone, and here comes Anthony Richardson as they will begin at the 30-yard line. So the last 2 games, 5 picks. He's got 6 total through the first 3 weeks of the season, most in the league, and he's got the worst completion percentage of any quarterback so far.
Well, he has to take a page from Justin Fields and take care of the football. That is priority number 1. You see that he is dripping with talent. He can hit any throw anywhere on the football field, but you got to give your offense a chance to play another down.
Richardson takes his first snapshot of this elite Pittsburgh defense. Fakes the give to Taylor. Richardson steps up, protected, dangerous pass. It's caught. Michael Pittman with a snatch. Boy, there is nothing bashful about Anthony Richardson's decision-making. My goodness, they pick up 42.
I almost hit him with an oh no, because Joey Porter Jr. was right there. I thought he had a beat on that football, but what a catch by Michael Pittman Jr.
Taylor breaking free. Gets into the second level, so what a start for the Colts offense. 42 through the air, and Jonathan Taylor with a first down run at 14.
Well, you're going to see, I don't think Bortolini was feeling any nerves right there, because they went right behind him and Quentin Nelson.
Colts going tempo here at the start. As we take a look at the starters now for Shane Steichen's offense. So Didi gave us the report. No Ryan Kelly. Tanner Bortolini making his NFL debut here. And this offense, we mentioned the struggles for Richardson, some of the bad. That was his 6th completion of 40 or more. That leads the NFL.
Yes. It is a crazy relationship between the eye-popping and the mind-numbing. But there's no doubt that is exciting to start the game the way they just did.
Here comes the blitz. Indy picks it up. Richardson gets it out quickly for Pittman, but he's off target that time. And they're going to be faced with a 3rd and 6. Meantime, Mike Tomlin's defense, a couple of big missing pieces, none bigger than Alex Highsmith, who went down last week with that groin injury. Everyone knows how incredible he's been for this defense, but especially against the run. So Nick Herbig, who had a multi-sack game last week, best game of his young career, steps into that void.
Well, that's the part of Highsmith's game that's, I think, a little bit underrated. Not for people that watch football, but you see the sacks, you see the splash stuff. But what he does is
Colts on the move.
Opposite T.J. Watt. He can set the edge, and then that allows Watt to chase things down from behind. That is a huge hole in this Steelers defense without him on the field.
Jonathan Taylor split out top of your picture. Richardson is a designed run. Richardson taking on tacklers. Shane Steichen told us this week they're being a little bit more diligent with the design runs, but they call his number here, first down, Colts.
Well, he knows they have the numbers. The Steelers only have 5 players inside the tackle box, so they know that they could just lead up Bortolini on Patrick Queen, and then there's nobody to stop the physical specimen that Anthony Richardson is when he's got a head of steam and he breaks into that second level.
Terrific game-opening drive continues here. This is Taylor weaving through that Pittsburgh defense. Combination of tackles there. Deshaun Elliott making first contact, but they pick up a half dozen more to set up a 2nd and 4. What an impressive start for this offense.
And I'm telling you, he looks a little bit like Ryan Kelly inside. Look at how he gets to that second level. You get Fries on the other side, Smith. And man, this offense, this is a fast start.
Taylor has lead blockers, lunges close. He's about a yard short of that first down. Nick Herbig was there among the tacklers for the Steelers. You wondered maybe it would be Danny Pinter, a guy who's played 49 games in his career. He's been a center guard for this Indianapolis team the last couple of years, but they go with Bortolini. And the rookie so far so good. Taylor the take. Taylor pushes his way, and he is in for the touchdown. And the Indianapolis Colts throw down the gauntlet as they march it right down Pittsburgh's throat.
I tell you what, Spiro, on almost every run at the point of attack, it was a combination of Bortolini, Quentin Nelson, and Fries But just watch how they're able to handle. Bortolini had just an excellent opening drive right there. They went right behind him and right at that Pittsburgh Steelers front.
Point after by Matt Gay and the Indianapolis Colts. Early 7-0 lead. Jonathan Taylor with a 44th rushing touchdown of his career.
First, second chance. What if you need a second chance to land on the field? This offer only applies to touchdowns. You all right? I hurt my spleen.
Get the second chance.
Colts go up early, 7-0. Taylor with a touchdown.
BK Royal Crispy Wraps. Eat it with the meal or have it as a snack. Only $2.99. It's a hunger hack and it fits in one hand. At BK.
You lied to everybody.
You're holding a grudge against me? I'm here to ruin lives.
The Summit. Special premiere sneak peek CBS tonight and streaming on Paramount+.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Burger King. That MGM, the sportsbook born in Vegas. Please gamble responsibly. And by K, the official partner of couples who love the game.
Well, how crazy is this? These two teams meeting for the 5th time in the last 6 seasons. Each team has started a different quarterback in each of those matchups. It tells you the story, part of the story for these franchises in recent years. How impressed were you with that first drive? Holy smokes.
How can you not be? It is against this defense.
Early statement by the Colts as Gay's kicked through the end zone. Here comes Justin Fields. He has won 3 starts for the first time in his career. New city, fresh start. So far, exactly what the doctor ordered for Fields.
Yeah, number one, when you watch them play, you talk to Fields, you talk to Arthur Smith, they have to start faster. Last week, they started their first 2 drives. They went 3 and out, and they had mistakes on almost every single play. And so you just saw what the Colts did. You can't press, you can't try to do too much, but they have to start better in this game than they have this season.
Pittsburgh goes 3 tight ends. A stumble by Fields. He gets it to Najee Harris. We've had some issues with that center quarterback exchange. Remember the very first snap of the season, week 1 in Atlanta?
Well, you see, he's going to get his foot stepped on right there. But it's the same thing that happened last week. It was a bad snap exchange. And again, we just talked about the need to start better and cleaner, and it's the same thing.
Play action. Colts coming with some heat. Fields tucks it away, gets past the 30-yard line where he's tracked down by Tyquan Lewis. Dayo Odangbo. E.J. Speed was there as well. Starters offensively. We just saw Zach Frazier, the rookie, Making a fourth straight start at center. Nate Herbig still on the shelf, but a big one today. No Jalen Warren, Arch, as he is out. He got dinged up again last week. And the other big piece of news, Mason McCormick steps into that start at left guard. His first career start. Last week got his first offensive snaps of his young career.
Well, right now they're going up against the defense, staring at 3rd and 9. And clock winding down. They got to get this snap off.
Fields lit up. Never had a chance. Isaiah Land, there is a marker down. So we'll check the flag here. Our referee today is Land Clark.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 55.
Oh, man.
A 15-yard penalty with an automatic first down.
Marsh, we got to get another look at this. Wow, that hurts for Indy, as this place was ready to blow the roof off.
Yeah, I think this is a tough call because look at how fast he gets off the ball, and there's no helmet to helmet. He just buries his face mask in his chest.
Yeah,
and
apparently the call, Arch, is that he drove his body into the ground and didn't make the effort to roll up. Well, that is a very tough call against Land, who made a heck of a play.
I get from the letter of the law. I'm just telling you, in practical application, when you come off the edge that fast, there's no rolling to the ground.
So it gets the Steelers an automatic first down. That pass from Fields a little bit off target for Harris. Let's bring in Gene's territory. Gene, how did you see this last play?
I'm with Arch on this one, Spiro. You know what? Fields is in such traffic, and there's bodies surrounding him, too. This is just a tackle. To me, doesn't appear to be in that traditional posture, passing back in the pocket. You're in the midst of a lot of bodies right there, and there's really nowhere for that defender to go, and makes a great play. And I'm with him on it. I don't really like that one for roughing.
All right, so a tough call against the Colts defense. And as Pittsburgh capitalized potentially here, 2nd and 10 to the ground game. Harris takes a smack. E.J. Speed lit him up. As we take a look at this defense for the Colts, we hit the injuries at the top already without DeForest Buckner. They're all pro in the middle of that front, but no Kwity Paye, quad injury, and no Kenny Moore, the quarterback of the back end of their defense.
Yeah, for the second time now, unfamiliar territory. The Steelers staring at 3rd and 9 in their first 2 drives.
Fields this time protected. Rips one and completes. First down connection to Calvin Austin. And Justin Fields with a rip, a pickup of 17.
I love his decisiveness. He's got a clean pocket. The Colts are playing zone, and he just sits, sets his feet, turns, and with confidence and conviction, he just fires it on a huge 3rd down. That was an excellent job, and really just great calmness in the pocket from Justin Fields.
Injured Pittsburgh Steeler is their starter at right guard. James Daniels now being examined as the athletic trainers come on for the Steelers. And we'll step aside here in Indianapolis.
Bucket of Bud Lights.
I'll go first.
After the play, personal foul, late hit, offense number 77. A 15-yard penalty. The down will count. Third down.
Boy, that's Broderick Jones, Arch, who has had all kinds of issues with costly penalties. We were there for the game in Denver where he had 3 penalties on one drive and a big one here. And actually, they say it's 74, so he mentioned the wrong number. It's actually Spencer Anderson coming in late.
Yeah.
Our apologies to Broderick Jones.
Yeah. But Jones really had a nice game last week against some really good edge rushers from the Chargers.
Fields lines up from the gun. Quick delivery over the middle, and that's the tight end, Pat Freiermuth. Developing early chemistry with Fields. He has now caught 13 of his 14 targets on the season. As we take one more little peek at Spencer Anderson coming in late.
Well, Sparrow, when we talked to Gus Bradley, the defensive coordinator for the Colts, and he really felt, look, it was a tough opening 2 weeks for this football team and this defense. You had the Houston game and then what happened against Green Bay, but he really felt like last week, in his words, this defense started to get their spirit back a little bit against the Bears, and that's exactly how they've started out in this game.
Punt by Waitman, and a fair catch by Josh Downs, fielding punts today with the rookie Anthony Gould unavailable for Shane Steichen. Early lead for the Colts.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome.
Nice.
You can get it when you trade in any phone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
At Verizon, new and existing customers can get iPhone 16 Pro on us when you trade in any phone in any condition. Only on Verizon.
6 pieces of chicken, 4 sides, and biscuits? That's a big deal.
Now this is the type of deal Dad loves.
All this for $20? I tried to make it 21.
Legendary.
Get your own big deal for $20. Coach Prime and KFC, we back, baby.
From this can't miss moment to this hello new grandpa moment to that whatever this is moment. Your moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older, or 60 or older with certain chronic conditions, you're at higher risk of being hospitalized from RSV. And there are no prescription RSV treatments. You have options. Ask your pharmacist or doctor about Pfizer's RSV vaccine. Because moments like these matter.
Okay, trainees, let's work on our fast and friendly claim service.
Eyes on the phone now.
Cook alive, Drew.
Your repairs have been scheduled.
Nice.
Ha! Yes, you'll get a rental car on site.
Heads up. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down to an 8. My bad.
We can do this all day. Geico claim service is 24/7. Nice catch.
Your claim has been approved. Your claim has been approved.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by KFC's latest saucy nuggets lineup. It's finger-licking good. And by Verizon. The NFL is powered by Verizon 5G.
Coming to CBS Thursday, it's the new comedy from the brains behind The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon. George and Mandy's First Marriage. It premieres Thursday, October the 17th here on CBS and streaming on Paramount+. Always a fun time to come watch an NFL game. One of the great venues in the sport. Downtown Indianapolis, Lucas Oil Stadium. Second drive for Anthony Richardson and the Colts. Throws another dart. It's Pittman. Second catch. Had the 42-yarder on the first drive where Richardson threaded the needle, and they link up again. A little bit of chatter about Pittman's slow start, but
yeah,
boy, different story so far.
You know what stands out to me? Just that first dot to Pittman, that was the arm strength. If that ball hangs a little bit, it's interception. The ability to just zip the ball, and even right there, just put it on a rope. This guy is a talented quarterback.
Handoff here to Taylor. We had a chance to visit with Richardson. I think people forget. Look, this is his 8th start in the NFL. It's his 21st start if you count college. But he shows you these attributes, and we saw him flash in those 4 starts that he made last year.
Well, you can't open up this game any better than that. Again, the 32-yarder, and here's what I also love is his spirit. Listen, what did he say? Started in 5th grade when he threw an interception. You can't cry over interceptions, but to come out and play with the aggressiveness and the fearlessness to start this game.
Another beautiful delivery by Richardson, this time to the second year, Josh Downs. Let's get an NFL Today update. Here's Matt Ryan.
All right, guys, over in Houston, Stephon Diggs is going to take the handoff, think about throwing it down the field, then decide better and take off for the rushing touchdown. That is the first of his career. It is 7-7 in Houston.
Richardson breaking free. Football came loose. Who's got it? Looked like Patrick Queen had a chance. No signal yet. The pile on. Who's got it?
But that is a great strip from Deshaun Elliott. Wait till you see him just rip this ball out. And that's tremendous hustle. That's 15, 20 yards down the field from Bortolini to be able to fall on that ball. Uh-oh.
Well, they still haven't signaled yet, but meanwhile, it is Anthony Richardson late to get to his feet. Arch, he took a hard hit at the end of this run. Indianapolis did recover the football, so that's the first order of business, and now Richardson is going to trot over to the sideline. And Joe Flacco is going to come in and take his first snaps of the season, and you can see the grimace in pain.
And he kind of grabs at his right hip as he goes to the ground. He took a pretty good shot from Fitzpatrick.
See him clutching towards his right hip. And now Joe Flacco, well, they signed to that $4.5 million contract to be Richardson's backup, steps into the mix against this defense. Over the middle, it's Jonathan Taylor, the cutback. He's right there at that first down marker. And it will be enough for a Colts first down.
Right off the bat, takes advantage of miscommunication from the Steelers linebackers, and you see Anthony Richardson, he's still on the sideline. And you would think maybe if everything's okay, you would see him come back onto the field, but they're keeping him on the sideline.
Year 17 for Flacco. Signed that 1-year deal in the offseason after just a remarkable season that he had last year with Cleveland, the NFL's comeback player of the year. What a moment to step into his first snaps with his new team. Pitch play. Taylor breaking tackles. Jonathan Taylor picking up right where he left off. 100 yards in each of the last 2 games. He picks up 13 more. First and goal, Colts.
Yeah, and I tell you what, this combination, look at Quentin Nelson, you got Bortolini, and then this pull by Ryman. Look at how they just take care of the Pittsburgh Steelers up front, and then he just hits it. Jonathan Taylor, that blend of patience and then just knowing when to hit and when to accelerate while he is playing at a high level.
Everyone here breathes a sigh of relief as Anthony Richardson is back onto the field, so he misses a couple of snaps.
They like RPOs in the red zone. I doubt that Steichen is going to run the RPO.
Boy, he's going to run it again. Boy, Richardson takes another stick at the end of that play.
I mean,
boy, that could have easily been another flag. Arch, you got to be surprised at that play call decision.
And he grabs his helmet. I'm shocked. But you see him when he gets to the ground, he reaches and he grabs his helmet. You can see that he's limping. He certainly has something going on with his hip. But I am shocked.
Shane Steichen puts the ball right back in his hands, and there is the hit right there from Fitzpatrick.
And he'll grab his helmet.
And now Richardson is going to go into the blue medical tent as they will take a closer look at him. Arch, I got to say, I'm stunned that there was no flag on that play. We have seen flags for way less.
Well, it was a late slide.
Probably what it was. Gave himself up late.
Yeah, he initiated the slide late.
So now Richardson is going to walk into the Indianapolis locker room. So Joe Flacco right back into the mix. What a turn of development. Here's Taylor weaving his way through traffic. Stood up, will pick up one, maybe two. Another injury concern on Anthony Richardson as they will take a look at him into the locker room.
Wasn't it, we were here last year in game 4, wasn't it? Game 4 against Tennessee when Anthony Richardson got hurt for the season. And boy.
Crowd quiets down here for Flacco. You see the mix of run and pass. 9th play of the drive. Flacco, sidearm, delivering to the end zone. He's got his man. It's Downs. Touchdown. Joe Cool still got it for the Colts. And this fabulous start for Indianapolis continues.
Well, this is really an exceptional route. They're going to start in motion and then come in and then pivot back inside. And you see Flacco, this is a route that's really designed for man-to-man, but Flacco is able to hit it right before Patrick Queen gets there.
Boy, Downs knew he was going to take a lick from Patrick Queen. Didn't matter. Set a franchise rookie record with his 68 catches last year. And he's able to squeeze it from Flacco. All Colts here at the start on CBS.
Say goodbye to multiple daily insulin injections and say hello to Omnipod 5. Omnipod 5 integrates with Dexcom G6 to automatically adjust insulin and help protect against highs and lows, day and night. Plus, it's tubeless and waterproof. Take control without compromise. Don't wait to simplify life with diabetes. Get started today. Go to Omnipod.com for risk information and instructions for use. Consult your healthcare provider before starting on Omnipod. Simplify diabetes, simplify life. Omnipod.
The UPS store is more than just a shipping store. We're the packet, ship it, guarantee it store. We know running a small business takes a lot of grit. So we're the We've Got Your Back store. Because when you trust us to pack it and ship it, we guarantee it, so it'll get into the hands of your customers safely. Which is why we're the Stand By Our Work guaranteed store. Visit the upsstore.com/save and get 20% off print services today.
As fans, you always show up big.
You drive hours to away games.
Brave 0-degree weather. You go all out. Now, it's time to show up just as big for our country.
And that starts with registering to vote.
The average time to register is literally 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
It's not just our game that needs us.
Our country and local communities do too. Let's get it.
They were asking me to do something that was illegal.
Hurricane season is here, and you'll want to hear what these insurance whistleblowers have to say. Plus,
Caitlin, nice to meet you.
Caitlin Clark talks about the WNBA becoming big league and big time.
Ask me the hard-hitting questions.
60 Minutes tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
There we go.
We can stop this together.
CBS Tuesday is FBI night. The FBI's are all new. Tuesday, October 15th on CBS.
Week 4 continues later today on Fox and CBS, followed by Sunday Night Football as the Bills face the Ravens on NBC, and concludes with 2 games tomorrow night, Titans-Dolphins on ESPN and Seahawks-Lions on ABC. Then Week 5 kicks off with Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL+.
Well, what a wild start here in Indianapolis. 2 touchdown drives for Shane Steichen's bunch, but they have lost Anthony Richardson, at least for the moment. Still no official update from the Colts. Dede all over it for us, working the sidelines. But despite all that, the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead as Pittsburgh will have the football at the 30-yard line. Speaking of Aditi, let's throw it back downstairs to her now.
Spiro, the Steelers veteran guard James Daniels is currently questionable with an ankle. As Art said earlier, he's been the steadying force on this very young offensive line.
Yeah, Aditi, we asked Justin Fields about maybe some of the mistake-laden play from some of the young offensive linemen, but he's just such a steady player, is Fields. You gave these guys such high praise with how well they played. We mentioned Zach Frazier, who's been terrific over the first 3+ weeks of the season. But now the circumstances change a little bit as they play in a 14-point hole. Fields rolls out, completes. Freiermuth on the catch. Second time he has been targeted, and he moves that pile. A pickup of 7. Let's get another NFL Today update with Matt Ryan.
All right, guys. Over in Carolina, Chase Brown going to score the short touchdown set up by the Von Bell pick earlier. 7-0 Cincinnati. Back to you.
All right, Carolina trying to pick up what they left off last week. Good start there for Cincinnati as they try to pick up the pieces. What has been a terrible start for them. 2nd and 3. Fields this time works from the gun. Harris on the take. And Nick Cross, again, the NFL's leader in tackles entering the day. Let's go downstairs to Aditi.
Sparrow Anthony Richardson has indeed injured his hip, but the Colts are saying he is questionable. He has not yet been rolled out. He is questionable to return.
All right, so it is the hip injury. You wondered maybe with the shot he took to the helmet arch and everything that Shane Steichen thinking about on that sideline. 3rd and 2. Harris, did he get it? Needed the 40, and it looks like he's short.
Whoa.
And Arch, all the talk about this Indianapolis defense, all the injuries that they've had to absorb. And it is indeed 4th down. Mike Tomlin leaving his offense on the field. What do you think?
I think it's risky, but I think right now you're in danger. The way the Colts offense is playing, I like going for this.
Fields, boy, he takes a shot, and he is short. Zaire Franklin with a punishing blow. Mike Tomlin rolling the dice inside his own 40. And now the Colts have a short field and a 14-point lead.
Well, I tell you what, Franklin he's going to come from here and then watch the shot. I don't even think Justin Fields sees him. He just decleats. Number 44, he just decleats Justin Fields in the hole. Unbelievable play. But, you know, if Fields just cuts inside, but just takes a wicked shot from one of the hardest, most physical linebackers in the NFL.
Franklin, who has set single-season tackle records for this franchise each of the last 2 years. And now Joe Flacco and company onto the field.
Would not be surprised to see them try to hit a home run in the next 2 plays.
Play action from Flacco. Indeed, he goes deep, a little bit behind his man, and it's ruled incomplete. A.D. Mitchell was the intended target, and Dante Jackson was with him step for step for the Steelers.
Yeah, if you're the Steelers, this is classic sudden change. Take a shot and really try to put the dagger in this team. Way to be heads up and make a play on the sideline.
If you've just joined us, Anthony Richardson being looked at. Hip injury according to Aditi. So Joe Flacco in at quarterback. He completes here to Downs, who had the touchdown earlier. Brought down by Deshaun Elliott, one of the new pieces on the back end of Mike Tomlin's defense. And this crazy first quarter will slowly come to a close here in Indianapolis. Shane Steichen pleased with the start, but he's got to be concerned about his young quarterback status. 14-0 Indianapolis. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age. It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Right now during Ram Power Days, get $4,000 cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Don't miss Ram Power Days. Hurry in today.
To get me out of my own head, I need people around me. Community can give you a power, an energy that you didn't think you had. That's the good stuff. The human stuff. The joy of seeing each other through.
Hey, get your head in the game, son. The scout from football college is up in the stands.
Maybe you'd rather go to school for insurance.
I didn't raise no insurance, man.
But you did, Dad. Football's your passion, but mine's providing around-the-clock protection to Progressive customers who bundle home and auto.
Jamie, we need you out here for football.
You're giving up on your dream, James.
No, Dad. I'm giving up on yours.
Oh, James, wait! Oh, that's not the exit.
I'm Maddie Matlock, right?
Matlock is in the old TV show, right?
Right. Freaking genius. We got one shot. I didn't think you were that crafty, Miss Matlock. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
I don't think that means what you think it does.
Matlock, CBS Thursday, October 17th, part of CBS Premiere Week and streaming on Paramount+.
All right, good signs for Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson quickly out of the locker room. You've just hopped on with us. This is what happened last drive. Richardson taking a hard hit. Football came loose. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick. You see Richardson immediately clutching at his hip. He missed a couple of plays. Joe Flacco came in, and then Fitzpatrick got him again. Aditi reporting that it was indeed a hip injury, so Flacco came back in, Arch, and they did not skip a beat as Downs made the catch.
Yeah, and just a monster sigh of relief to see him on the sideline. It looks like we're going to see him sooner than later.
3rd and 6 pass, Flacco. Sidearm delivery gets it to Downs. Joey Porter says he was short, but the officials say first down Indianapolis. And the Colts offense rolling. They pick up 6. And now it looks like the red challenge flag has been thrown by Mike Tomlin to challenge the spot. And they will take a closer look here. Arch, you seem surprised that Tomlin gambled there on that 4th down try just inside their own 40-yard line.
Listen.
The ruling on the previous play of completed pass is being challenged by Pittsburgh and will be reviewed. Timeout.
Listen, no doubt it was risky.
So Tomlin is challenging the catch, according to Land Clark, as they'll take a closer look.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
Kelsey, what up?
I think I messed up, Hank. I don't think I can walk away from football.
Say less. I got you. Jason Daniel Kelsey, welcome back to football.
This is a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Exactly. Where you watch all the games while stuffing your face with, like, the greatest wings.
So good.
And all the beer.
There we go. Let's go.
See? B-Dubs is football.
It's football.
It's football. Let's go, SpongeBob.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, yes, please.
Feast your eyes on this.
Oh, that's sexy. Feels so new.
I want to feel this feeling again and again.
Can I hold it?
How bad do you want to hold it?
I'm not gonna beg, but pretty please.
Don't. Go ahead. Press a button.
Oh, it's glowing.
Apple Intelligence. We should do this more often.
Agreed.
Rekindle the feeling of love with the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And feel it again and again with the latest iPhone every year with AT&T Next Up Anytime.
So what are you working on?
Something for the Garcias. Right there's great.
Love you, honey.
Thanks, Mom.
We've got 24 hours to get all of this under control.
Then you're gonna need these today.
Oh, we can deliver that.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow. Get delivery at the speed you need only at the Home Depot.
Hey, Coulter, we have a job for you.
Send me the info. I'm here to help.
Thank you.
It's your home. Tracker returns CBS Sunday, October 13th, kicking off CBS Premier Week on CBS.
Call on the field stands, so the Tomlin challenge unsuccessful. Joe Flacco on at quarterback. Anthony Richardson, hip injury. Richardson actually tried it out during that stoppage, and then they brought him back to the sideline. So Flacco stays in, at least for the moment. First down pass here, complete. Pittman already with his third catch, twirled around. So all the craziness. No Ryan Kelly, their Pro Bowl center down. Bortolini, the rookie, stepped in. And the ground game, Arch, against the Pittsburgh defense. Pittsburgh coming in was giving up 71 yards on the ground. Indy has 70 already.
That is an unbelievable story. But listen, you knew that the Colts, their offensive line has been playing very well this year. You see how good Jonathan Taylor has been running the football. You know, Pittsburgh went over there to a tremendous running team and just physically beat down the LA Chargers, but so far they've been no match for this offensive line.
End around, this is Mitchell looking for some open space. Mitchell. And the rookie weaves his way through that Pittsburgh defense. It'll be a first down run of 10.
And this makes it really hard on the linebackers because they're going to pull Nelson. They're going to fake like they're pulling. They're going to pull Nelson. They're going to fake like they're pulling out here. And then now you see the Colts. They're able to get the position and the angles to give Mitchell a route to the outside.
Flacco in motion, hands here to Taylor. He just always seems to make that first guy miss. Arch, he is as dynamic a runner as we've got in the sport, and he seems to be getting to that 2021 level that we saw from him as he picks up 3 here. Pittsburgh's defense, as good as you can be the first 3 weeks of the season, but suddenly this is a different set of circumstances that they're faced with here.
Yeah, in their first 3 games, they've been able to create negative plays on early downs and not allow offenses to establish any type of rhythm. It's been the opposite here today.
Keep in mind, no Alex Highsmith. Flacco the fake, the fire, boy, nearly picked. Joey Porter had a shot, couldn't squeeze it.
That's the same play. That's the same play that Anthony Richardson hit earlier in the game that I thought, oh, excuse me, they're coming from the other side of the field, that I thought Porter was going to be able to pick. This time in the red zone, he sees it and almost gives the Steelers that game-changing play that they needed. That was a huge missed opportunity for the Steelers.
Joey Porter, the rising star. Will he get another chance? Flacco puts some air under it to the end zone. No flag as Downs got his feet tangled up with Bishop on the play. And Shane Steichen's going to send out his field goal unit. Young Beanie Bishop, who's been terrific. One of Mike Tomlin's youthful players on the back end of the secondary. And now Matt Gay, the Pro Bowl kicker, on to try to salvage 3 points. It'll be a 34-yard attempt. A 33-yarder officially. You see his long so far on the season. Good snap, good hold, and the kick from Gay. Hooks inside that left upright. The Colts build on their lead, 17-0, early stages, second quarter.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Okay, let's get going. Can everybody see that?
Like, you know, to check your desktop first before sharing your screen.
Ah, that is not the, oh, no. I don't know how that got in there. No, that,
Yeah, checking first is smart.
Okay, everybody get out.
So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Brisket is back at Chipotle. Seasoned, smoked, seared, spiced, sauced, bold, and guacced. It's a whole new kind of brisket done the Chipotle way.
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners, every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
It's hard to believe, but it's true. Even the liberal media was shocked Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners and illegal aid.
And by Allstate, you're in good hands.
We're back at it. Indianapolis, 17-0.
Well, some of the playoff history between these two proud franchises. That shoestring tackle by Ben Roethlisberger, who could forget, as they would go on to win Super Bowl 40. Coach Cowher and Big Ben, some of the star power here in Indianapolis today, the two-time Super Bowl champ. Well, I'm not sure anyone had this score in the first half. 17-0. The Indianapolis Colts broke through last week. Arch got their first one of the season against Chicago. Despite losing Anthony Richardson, at least for the moment, with that hip injury, they have taken a commanding lead. And now Justin Fields and company will have it at the 30-yard line as we welcome you back into the booth. Craziness. So Justin Fields, hasn't had to do a ton.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, their biggest deficit of the season, and things change dramatically.
Well, they desperately need to get things going. They've had 2 drives in this game. They've had only 12 plays of offense. The big word when we met with them in their meetings is we've got to start fast. We've got to do better than we have been. Well, this is a slower start that they've had the entire season. So right now, the Colts defense has been able to really dictate this game.
Shout out to our sponsors,
put them in third
over at
and long situations, and they just haven't been able to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
What's up, y'all?
Fields to the air on first down, completes to his star wide receiver, George Pickens. It's his first target so far in this first half, but they have not been trailing much at all in the first 3 games of the season. So different set of circumstances now for Mike Tomlin and company, as this offense operates now for a 4th straight game behind Justin Fields.
And you would think that with the Colts and their injuries that Fields has really excelled this season throwing outside the numbers. You would expect him to maybe try to attack these cornerbacks for the Colts. They're really thin in that secondary.
Harris trying to find some daylight. Taking on tacklers, will push the pile past the 35 to the 36-yard line. We did see Fields and company start to take more shots down the field last week, Arch, in the win over the Chargers. The long touchdown catch and run by Calvin Austin, as they got to look to start to make some plays now, down 17.
Well, Gus Bradley, on 1st and 2nd down, he's not going to do a lot. He's going to play in a static defense. He has blitzed and brought pressure more than he ever has since he's been a defensive coordinator on 3rd down, and they've been able to generate pressure off of the blitz this season.
Fields on 3rd and 4, pass batted down and incomplete. Grover Stewart got his big mitts on it. Taking on even more on his shoulders with the absence of DeForest Buckner. Huge play by Stewart.
Yep, right there, right in the middle. And Stewart, who has really been an exceptional run stuffer, he's just able to drive McCormick back, get the hand up, and another 3 and out. The Steelers just don't have enough plays. They cannot sustain a drive against this defense.
Boy, this is Downs taking a hard hit. That was Connor Hayward coming up, making a terrific special teams play. So 3 yards on the return and 40 on the punt by Waitman. 17-0 Colts.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why, Matt?
Guess who's back? Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa? I still got it. Let's see. Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Yeah. Anyway, it's still $15 a month, so whenever you're ready. Sorry about all that production value.
Hey, on your right, my left, we've got London's
Colts still
famous
on top,
bikini
17-0.
We planned this all wrong. Viator lets you book thousands of guided tours with traveler reviews.
Oh, there's Big Ben. I'm of average height. Behold, it's the palace. Bit of family drama.
Look at that. Free cancellation.
Oh, my word. It's the crown jewels. Okay.
Regret less. Do more with Viator.
This is you, and this is your powerful hunch. The kind of hunch that hits hard during the game.
The Eagles look strong.
And while the game moves fast, with FanDuel, you're faster.
This kicker doesn't miss.
With FanDuel, it's easier than ever to place your bet before the next play, so you won't let a hunch go to waste.
Yo, DJ Fluff, how
And
your
make every
fantasy
moment
team
more.
look?
Winner, winner, lobster dinner.
New customers bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Your challenge is to reach the summit. It's a high-altitude game.
Do you want to get the knife out of my back? Oh my God!
Marley Bennett hosts The Summit. Premiere sneak peek CBS tonight and streaming on Paramount+.
All right, Aditi passing along the injury update from Indianapolis during that timeout. Anthony Richardson has been downgraded to out, so it is a right hip injury that he sustained. He left the game initially taking up a hard hit from Minkah Fitzpatrick. Came back after a couple of plays, and then on a designed run took another shot, and so he is now done for the day. Flacco, meantime, continues to drop dimes. What a pass that time to Pittman, who has been all over the place for the Colts. A pickup of 22.
It was, and he's working against Joey Porter Jr., I believe, and boy, he's having himself a day. Joey Porter Jr. has been tremendous this season. And as far as corners that allow separation, you got to work. You got to work to be able to catch the football, but that ball is on time, on target, and Pittman's able to move it for a first down.
So Joe Flacco, just incredible year that he had for Cleveland. Remember, they signed him in November after Deshaun Watson went down. All he did was take over the reins, led them to a 4-1 mark, got them the 5 seed in the AFC playoffs arch. Eventually, of course, lost to Houston in the wild card. But NFL Comeback Player of the Year as he resurrected his incredible career.
You could argue there were just a couple of players that were more fun to watch down the stretch last year than Flacco.
Flacco a little off balance, comes back near side of the field. This is Taylor. Taylor hard, stiff arm against Queen. And he is physically gang tackled just shy of that Pittsburgh 40-yard line. So a pickup of 10 to set up a third down. Another NFL Today update. Matt Ryan.
Okay, guys, down in Houston, C.J. Stroud going to find Nico Collins in the back of the end zone for the 3-yard touchdown. Texans leading 13-10 over the Jaguars.
All right, so here in Indianapolis, 9 and change left before halftime. And what has been an eventful first half, to say the least. And look at that number. 22nd play inside Pittsburgh's side of the field. Just incredible. Big part of the story. And this time that front does what they do. T.J. Watt getting there first. It's a loss of a couple, so a big, big stop on third down. As Indy right on the boundary.
Spiro, who do you think? Do you think T.J. Watt was fooled by the fake zone read with Flacco at quarterback on that play. I know that's a staple of their offense, and those are the runs that they have, but, you know, there's nothing that's going to hold Watt on that side, and he just tees off on Taylor in the backfield.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the 8th-year punter, on for the first time for the Colts. Calvin Austin back deep at around his own 10. And Pittsburgh made it interesting. Fair catch here signaled by Austin. And the Steelers going to have really tough starting field position now inside their own 10-yard line. 36 yards on the perfectly placed punt by Sanchez. And now we'll check the flag here back at the Pittsburgh 42.
During the kick, holding, receiving team number 34. That penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal from the end of the play. First down.
Unbelievable. Jalen Elliott with another special teams mistake. That's going to pin him back even further. 17-0 Colts.
Put them in a package. You were made to chase your passions. We were made to put them in a package.
A caring man took a walk. He saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high. Hatred rose. I'll prepare a feast and bring them together, he thought. But some refused to join him. He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled, not with food and wine, but with compassion.
I need to fight fire. All here's a free man.
I can't decide if firefighting is going to save that kid or get him killed.
Are you sure you're ready to do this? It's a new beginning for both of us. I have to do this myself. For me.
Fire Country. All new CBS Friday, October 18th. Part of CBS Premiere Week and streaming on Paramount+.
No matter how hard you try, or how far you go, you can't ever leave it all behind. They're always with you. The stories you've told, the ones you never could. This is a story I don't tell.
Special Agent Gibbs. Ready to catch some bad guys?
NCIS Origins. Premieres CBS Monday, October 14th. Part of CBS Premiere Week and streaming on Paramount+.
Pride Alley is the one time a year where all us moms can show these boys how it's done.
Okay, Mom. You all right, baby?
My arms aching.
Pittsburgh offense, to say the least. Now to talk about the fact that this team had only scored 3 touchdowns through the first 3 weeks, miraculously up to this 3-0 start. And now they got to start pinned back deep on their own side of the field.
Yeah, to win this game, they're going to have to score more points than they've scored all season long. And against the defense that really came fired up, ready to play today.
Handoff here, Cordero Patterson on a cutback.
That was a great tackle.
As we go downstairs to
Pittsburgh driving.
Spiro, it's been rough sledding for
together.
Justin Fields so far, but through the first 3 weeks, the Steelers have been very happy with what they've seen from him, despite not seeing the big splash. I asked him yesterday, you want to secure this job, you want to hold on to this job, how are you not getting greedy? He said, oh, it's the team around me. I don't have to be Superman here.
There's such a different set of circumstances than the ones Field had to contend with in Chicago. The weight of that franchise on his shoulders. Handoff here, Patterson shot out of a cannon. First down run, and a much needed play for this Pittsburgh offense. Their biggest of the day, they pick up a dozen.
Well, listen, in my opinion, Justin Fields wants to be the guy here in Pittsburgh. There is no doubt about it. And if you're the Steelers, you would love for him to be able to take the job, because now you got a young stud quarterback in your organization. Now, he's been a game manager up to this point. In this game, you're going to have to go out there, put the pressure on your shoulders, make some throws, and become that quarterback to come back in this game.
Where they pick up that potential sack man coming up the middle, and somehow Fields gets it out to Patterson. A little shovel pass and another first down play. We expected Patterson to play a bigger role with the absence of Jaylen Warren. And so far, that has been exactly the case. They pick up 14 more.
This is really a smart decision by Justin Fields, and really shows a lot of maturity. You could see just for an instant, he wants to go downfield, and he thinks he has something, and then smartly dumps it off and allows Patterson to do the rest. The old Justin Fields might have let that one fly into some dangerous territory with a chance of getting that ball intercepted.
Only one turnover committed by Fields so far. Here comes Patterson looking for more. Slipped the initial tackle, and suddenly Cordero Patterson putting his imprint on this one for Pittsburgh. Patterson, of course, following Arthur Smith, his offensive coordinator from Atlanta to Pittsburgh in the offseason, playing for his 9th NFL team. It's a first down for Pittsburgh.
Listen, this football team, this offense, had a tremendous fourth quarter running the football. And I really thought Patterson had 4 carries for 33 yards in that game. I really thought that he put in some great fourth quarter work, and he's doing the same thing here today.
As they push him out of bounds, just barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Latu among the tacklers. The NFL on CBS streams live on Paramount Plus all season long on any device. Go to ParamountPlus.com/NFL to sign up today. So just to get back to Pittsburgh's quarterback situation, that's the million-dollar question. Will it be Justin Fields long-term? Will it be Russell? So just to get back to Pittsburgh's quarterback situation, that's the million-dollar question. Will it be Justin Fields long-term? Will it be Russell Wilson? Obviously, everything so far good for Fields for the first 3 weeks, but how does he react now with his team down 17-0? Sidearm delivery here, gets it out to the tight end. This is Darnell Washington breaking free. Washington, and look at the big fella leapfrogging the defender. We'll check the flag here as Washington makes a sensational play. Arch, I believe that was actually a yellow mouthpiece, so no flag on the field. And it's a pickup of 20.
That is
for Washington.
A large, extra jumbo-sized man running down the field. 6'7", 270 pounds. And that was a heck of a job by Justin Fields to get that ball out of his hands and let the big man go to work on the edge.
Washington had the touchdown catch week 2 in Denver, making a big play. Patterson weaving his way through, getting into the second level, close to another Pittsburgh first down. Let's go back to New York. NFL Today update with Matt.
Okay, guys, over in Chicago, no need for a hurdle right here. Roshan Johnson right up the middle for the score, puts Chicago on top 7-6. Back to you guys.
All right, now Justin Fields' old team to his new team. Chicago here in Indy last week, trying to get back in the win column. So,
Spiro, if I'm the Steelers, I'm sticking right now with Patterson. He's given this offense some spark and some energy. Keep giving it to 84.
They do indeed do just that. Patterson first down. There is a flag thrown right around the line of scrimmage. It's a run of 10 if it stands. And it looks like this is a potential hold against Pittsburgh.
They might have got Connor Hayward. His hands were outside the frame of the defender.
There is no foul for holding. First down.
So they pick up the flag. And the 10-yard run by Cordero Patterson holds.
I like how Patterson is seeing it right now, and he's hitting the hole fast and decisively. And like I just said, look, this drive started deep. and largely because of the running behind
17-10.
Patterson. And now, of course,
But the Steelers still
Murphy's Law,
driving.
he goes off the field.
Just
Looking like
unbelievable.
they getting on the
Patterson
something
today
with,
had to step
Patterson.
into that number 2 running back spot with Jalen Warren unavailable, and looks like he took a shot to the head. E.J. Speed, Zaire Franklin. And now they will take a closer look at Cordero Patterson as he slowly makes his way to that Steelers sideline.
Well, they have him listed at 6'2", 220. He looks a little bigger than 220.
Arch, the only other healthy running back that they've got in their roster who's available today is Aaron Shamplin, whom they just elevated from their practice squad yesterday. So it's Harris and Shamplin now, who's there suddenly awfully thin at that running back spot. There's Shamplin, and they just brought up Najee Harris back onto the field now to 1st and 10 for the Steelers as they line up at the Colts 15. By far Pittsburgh's best drive of the day as they desperately look for their first points.
Just because they haven't been able to get anything going, we have not seen anything to George Pickens yet.
Fields delivers right on cue. It's Pickens breaking the tackle. He lost the football, and the Colts have it. Julian Blackmon.
Wow.
And
Yeah, it was right
more
on cue, all right.
disaster for the Steelers.
Damn, Pickens had it. He got a reception, let it go though. Fumble recovered by the Colts.
And you can see Pickens, he's holding that football. He's trying to palm it like a basketball just in his left hands. He doesn't tuck it away. So really a great job initially of avoiding contact, but look at how he's holding this football. Left hand in the palm, and that's just a heck of a hustle play by Nick Cross. Comes over, they get the lucky bounce, and the Colts defense comes with a huge takeaway. Exactly what Zaire Franklin talked about. Takeaways in this game are going to be massive. They essentially got a takeaway by stopping Pittsburgh
that was big
on a
right
4th
there.
down. And in that one, just when you thought Pittsburgh was getting back into it, a huge one to give it back to their offense.
For a drive that began at their own 4-yard line ends in a turnover. And that was one area where Pittsburgh has been so good through the first 3 weeks. Limited number of giveaways as Jonathan Taylor just trying to get out of the end zone. Keanu Benton among the tacklers for the Steelers.
Colts got to watch it right here.
That was shaping up. That was
such
such an impressive drive.
Right on the borderline.
So we saw that also in the Denver Bronco game where they started all the way back on their 3-yard line and they were driving it down the field, but just because of mistakes, you know, they lost an opportunity. That was 2 weeks ago. Same thing. That was the drive that you needed to get back in this game, and a critical error by Pickens gives it back to the Colts.
Flacco has to be careful now from his own end zone. Gets it out and delivers a strike. Mitchell. There's a penalty flag thrown right in the vicinity of that catch. Man on the coverage was Porter. Didn't appear to be a ton of contact there from Porter.
Yeah,
here's Lane Clark.
Didn't see a lot there.
Pass interference. Defense number 24. First down to spot of the foul.
Arch, I'll let you handle this one.
Well, you know, the rule says that you have to significantly impede the pass catcher. I guess the word significantly can be a gray area for some people.
Penalty numbers in this first half as we come up on the final 2 minutes before halftime. Joe Flacco on in relief of Anthony Richardson over the middle. That's Downs. Out past the 20. They'll pick up 9 and set him up with a palatable 2nd and short as that gets us to the 2-minute warning here in Indianapolis. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Prime Big Deal Days is coming October 8th and 9th. With exclusive savings just for Prime members, you'll feel like a big deal. Shop deals on electronics, fashion, and more this Prime Big Deal Days, October 8th and 9th.
Colts and AR building that confidence up. He looked
Once
real
upon a
confident on
time,
that sideline.
there was an infinity. Meticulously crafted to stir your imagination.
Only $8.99. That's the lowest price in 3 meat pizzas. Right, Professor Amon-Ra?
Meat plus meat plus meat equals...
The 3-meat treat. Order for $8.99 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Like 20 minutes. Wait, red travel. Buckets, baby. Buckets.
On Chewy, save 35% and shop all your favorite brands. For any taste or any diet, at prices you love, delivered fast. For low prices, for life with pets, there's Chewy.
NFL Fan of the Year presented by Captain Morgan is back, and it's your last chance to enter this year's contest. In collaboration with all 32 teams, the NFL is looking to celebrate the extraordinary fans who spice up football with their fandom and follow the captain to game day. Nominate yourself or someone else for a chance to go to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. The contest closes tomorrow. Enter to win at NFL.com/Fan of the Year today, before it's too late.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Infinity and by Tostitos. Don't forget the chips.
Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Max, over at Tobaccoville.
Reminder to keep it here. The Verizon Halftime Report comes your way next. We'll get you to New York. JB, Nate, Matt Ryan, and Coach Cower will be along. All the latest NFL scores and highlights. All to come on the Verizon Halftime Report. Spiro Ditas, Adam Marcelletta, Didi Kinkabwala, our producer Jason Ross, Mark Grant, our director, rest of our terrific CBS crew. Final 2 minutes before halftime. Flacco over the middle, gets it out. First down, Colts. Boy, they have not missed a beat. Anthony Richardson, if you've just hopped on with us,
looking confident.
Done for the day. Hip injury towards the end of the first quarter. Flacco has come in and boy, just picked up where he left off.
Absolutely. Really big credit. They pick up the blitz. Flacco sees it, gets the ball out on time. First down.
Pickup of 17 now, multiple flags fly. You saw